They're there to see a show. They don't.
Yeah.
It's usually open micers saying, you embarrassed me when I went over 5 minutes. Well, I'm trying to get you off stage.
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw these other guys in the green room. They actually wanted to get on tonight, too.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the thing is time goes very quickly when you're up on stage, and it's very hard to keep track of time and tell a story. And so the job of the MC is to basically do that for you. So they're doing a service for you. And like you said, if you don't do that, you're going to have people who are not going to go on. It's going to be like that joke at the end of the Jimmy Kimmel with Mark, what was it?
Matt Damon
couldn't be here tonight.
Yeah, they always
it's going to
bump
be
him.
that. It's
They
going
always
to be
bump
that
him.
thing, right?
That's the gag.
So people
And they're
are gonna
actually
get
good
really,
friends.
Yeah, some people are going to get really angry. If they don't get a chance to get on stage. There's only so many hours, and in Japan, there's the trains. So people are going to start leaving. Whether or not the show's over, people start leaving at a certain point because they have to get their train.
I thought it goes without saying, but maybe we have to explain this. First of all, we don't screen the open micers. We don't know what you're going to do. Mm-hmm. You might get up and do rape jokes, and now we've got a problem with our audience because of what you said, because it looks like we're endorsing you, because we literally have an open mic, but that's all it is. We haven't screened you. We don't endorse you, and so you're gonna. If we have 3 or 4 of those guys getting up and they're not funny, not any of them are funny, and they're on for 5 minutes each, that's 20 minutes of dead air.
Yeah.
And it's got Nagoya Comedy in the banner in the back. That's our brand name. And we actually had some stuff to do tonight, but if the audience leaves early, we're not going to get to do our funny stuff.
And that happened to us one time. Remember that one time that those guys went over, and that was like the worst show we ever had.
When an MC says the time is arbitrary, but if they say 5, you do 5. Like, for example, the second time I went up to Tokyo, first time I got more time. Second time they had guests from England and stuff, and they said, I'd love to give you more time. I know you're an established comic and stuff, and I've done 40 and 20 minutes at different places. Mm-hmm. The guy who's running this one show said, I'd love to give you more time, but all I can give you is 5, and I know you're coming all the way from Nagoya. Is that cool? And I said, yeah, 5's better than 0.
Yeah.
And if I say no, well, then you're a prima donna. No, I demand 7. No, I demand 10. No, you don't get writers here. You are a writer. You're writing a train to do the comedy show. So I said, yes, with pleasure. Thank you. I'll gladly do 5. And guess what? I did not go over because I don't want to get blacklisted. If you go over, you're going to get blacklisted. Yeah. And you can flame me. You can flame the MC on Facebook that he blacklisted me and he's a horrible person. He's running a comedy show, and he's not getting paid anything extra. Yeah. One thing about me is I pay you guys exactly what I get paid.
Exactly.
Sometimes I'll pay for a drink of a customer just as a contest gimmick. Yeah. So I'm actually getting paid less than you guys.
You're right.
Mike does a lot of promotion. We don't get paid for any of the stuff we do on Facebook. You're taking pictures, you're posting them, you don't get paid for any of that. You don't have to say thanks to us. We don't need thanks. Just don't complain, please.
Thanks.
Don't
your
complain.
Thanks is coming to our show and supporting us. That's what we
get paid by the universe.
That's right.
We're still waiting to get paid.
We're waiting the universe to pay. The universe, I think, is on a 90-day payment cycle, so or maybe it's 120 days.
Yeah, we're all in on the secret, and the secret is that the universe doesn't have any money to pay you with. All right, that's our show. Thanks for listening to Talk Funny. We're still taking your suggestions on passively aggressively do anonymous revenge on a convenience store owner, preferably in Minato Ward. And this is serious contest. AskPortJapan@yahoo.com. First prize, 5 to 10 years prison. Second prize, you're fired. All right. That's Glenn Ross. All right, thanks, Mike, for stopping by.
Thanks. It was great to be here.
See you guys.